name. I am Rapala. There you go. Rattling bait. It's original fishing minnow. It's pretty nice. Got that lure. Actually, a family member gave me a mug and it had it with it, so it's like a memento. So I probably won't fish with it. I'll probably have it up for thing, but it's not too bad. So I'll just get it up and get close enough for you guys. Like when it goes like that, it's not too bad. Like it's nice. Yeah. It got a nice shape. It's no lip. Like literally, it's like smooth. Like there's nothing there. Like it's nice though. I like the color of it. It's nice. Like nice shaking. Like ooh, that's sticky. Ooh, that got me pretty good. Nice rattle. So it's not like I like if I had to I probably would, but I don't. In my tackle box I have another piece kit, like 100 and something piece kit with a whole bunch of other baits. So, but they're not like rattle baits. They're pretty much plastiques and stuff like that. Anything. Not too bad. Like I like rattle baits. The last rattle bait I had, it kind of like flew off the end of my thing. I just didn't catch it. It was like it was kind of like the line was like cut kind of a little bit, and I didn't really pay attention to it when I was putting it on. I was like, oh, okay, it was an older line, so I just grabbed one of my older things that's been out in the garage, and I didn't like notice the line being like brittle pretty much to the point where like it's something's like been cutting at it or like rubbing up against it to the point where it got like pretty wore out. And I was like sitting there, I come back, I was like that. It was like you hear it go, you hear the reel, and then I hear nothing. And I was like sitting there, I was like, wait, I didn't even feel it like drop in, like you know how you could get the drop, like when you feel it, like the little boop. And I was like, wow. When I reeled in, I was like, I don't feel anything. I was like, oh no. And when I got back, I was like, it was nothing. Nothing was at the end of my like string. I was like, this is how my day's gonna go, ain't it? Had to hurry up and switch to a plastic. I didn't catch anything, but it was pretty nice. I did have like a few hits right when I put that shake, like that rattler in. I just flicked it out there. It was like a red, like nice red, like color, pretty good color, and stuff. It was like pretty much like kind of like this, but like a little bit bigger body, like a bulb body, like a little bit, but not too bad. And it had like it probably didn't rattle as much as this, but it was like not like too bad of a rattle, but it was okay. And I like right when I put it in, I got a hit on it, and I did it again, like lost it, and I hit it again, and it hit again. And I was like, oh man! And when I finally got to see what was hitting, it was a smallmouth bass. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be fun. Those are like little fighters. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And after probably about like 5 minutes of me trying to, like, it kept hitting and then stopped a little bit, cooled down, and it hit again. And then I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be fun. And I reel it in. I go like this, and I hit back and go whoosh, like that, and sailed away. Like it like. Pretty much I was like, I believe I can fly. And then I was like sitting there, I was like yelling, I was like, Wilson! But, you know, I don't even think it wasn't even, I didn't have it long to get that attached to it. But I like bought it like 2 days prior and then lost it. I should have used my better reel, but I like my whole fishing combo I had, but I didn't have it with me. So I just found like one of my old like little Zipco thing. I was like, I really wanted to fish, so I was like sitting there and that and stuff. But I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I could have my fishing reel could have been like totally like bird nested and stuff like that. Like just sat there, and then I could have lost it. Then I would have to like fix the reel. Fix that, or my whole pole could have just broke because it's one of the older ones. And lesson learned, check the lines, like literally, like just check the line, make sure it's up to date, and make sure there's nothing like rubbed against it, nothing, everything. So lesson learned. I like it. It's not too bad. You learn lessons when you go fishing. It's not about like when people say, oh my goodness, fishing is horrible, you hurt them. I was like, it's not about hurting them. Most of the time you get them, you throw them back, and sometimes I do keep the fish if they're the like catfish. I do like eating catfish. Catfish is good eating. It's not too bad. Like other ones, I throw back. Like some of them, I do take pictures if they're like, if it's like not like a catfish I usually catch, like a blue cat. I'll take pictures with them, like bass, smallmouth, a big mouth. I'll take little pictures of them and stuff, like just little guys and stuff like that. Other than that, I pretty much, like, it doesn't like hurt them to the point where like you catch them and let them go. That's the point. The point is out there is having fun, and you get to see nature and how it is and stuff. And actually, when you go fishing, it's pretty much you against the fish, and you're like sitting there have the all of it. Like when they hit, like you don't think fish in water has that much power, but right when it hits the bait, just these little rattlers or anything, right when you hit it, you hear that it just, like when it hits, like goes in through. When the hook comes like this, the hook's like this, and it goes like that, and it hooks in, like pretty much it goes like this when it goes and it hits, and it tries to run it. You can feel that power. Just a small, pretty much even the small ones have so much power, and it's all inspiring. It's like, wow. And it's the smaller ones are a little, like they have a lot of fight. The bigger ones, they like try to like move around pretty much and get away, but then they get tired out fast because they're so big. But the little ones bring the heat. So yeah, but this is the rattle, like the one I told you I was going to show you guys. This one, and it was kind of like it was a little bit bigger, the one that I lost. It was red though. It was like that. It looked like a crab. It wasn't a crab, but it was pretty nice. A little bit bigger and stuff like that. It had like a little thing right here, so it made it like wobble and stuff like that, like dip and go like that. It's pretty nice. Let's just say I had fun with it the first time when I went out to this. There's like 2 lakes by my house, like 2 little lakes. I go there, and sometimes I don't even go there to fish. Sometimes I know there's a lake out there that hardly has like no fish. If they are, they're like minnows, so they're like nothing to catch out there. I just go out there just to see how it feels, like the new bait I get, and see how it feels when I reel it in and stuff, like to make sure am I gonna like it, like what am I gonna use it, am I gonna put like a jig on it, like am I gonna put a skirt on it, if I'm gonna just mix it up and make it my own, or like is it going, like do I need to put it on my bigger fishing gear, or like bigger pole with a bigger reel, or should I go lower and stuff. I have a few different kinds of fishing poles, and for different things. For skipping, I like to use more of a finesse pole, like a medium, like around there. And then for like when I go like catfishing, like obviously you use a bigger pole and stuff like that, and I have one of those, and it's fine. But I do use the bigger pole for some other things, just in case, like especially if I go out in the Rock River or something like that. There's some big boys out there, and sometimes I don't even catch the catfish, and sometimes it's when I throw it in there, it's carp or something like that. Or sometimes a big mouth hits on it, and you're like sitting there like, that's not what I'm getting here for, but I'll take a picture. But it's all fun and it's all fun. It's a good sport, and like it's not hurting anybody, and it's really nice. It's a good, like I said, it's a good sport. Like when you get into it, a lot of people like when they're like sitting there, like when you get into a sport, it's like what you love. Like yeah, when you get into a sport, it's like for fishing. Baits cost a lot. I mean, like if you're gonna get into something that costs a lot of money, and you want to put time in it, and like the thing is, when you actually do it, when you start fishing, you learn ways to get your hook unstuck. You look at it and you have different ways of doing it. It makes it way better in a sense. Like it's a life thing. Like you learn it, and it's like you can just pick up any like a stick after you learn how to do it, and you could just like whip it on out there and stuff like that. And the next kind of fishing I'm going to try to get in, like fly fishing. I'm going to try fly fishing. I'm going to try doing that. That sounds like fun. But people are like now rolling their eyes like, yeah, you think it's fun until you try it. But I'm pretty much for the learning curve. Once I hit the learning curve and you start doing stuff, I like to have a lot of adventures. And the learning curve, I like to learn new things. If I can learn new things, like how to tie lures on, how to do something better, like if I'm doing something better, if I could skip things better, like learning a technique of skipping and stuff like that, or rolling and stuff like that, it's not too bad. or drop shots and stuff like that. Like learning how to like be a better, so I don't like get them to actually hit, like, because some of them could just be like, some of the fish out there could be like really picky and then like get it the way you're going, like you're wiggling it, you jerk it a little bit, you like go like this and you go and then you pop it a little bit and stuff like that. So it's a definitely learning curve. And a lot of people, it's like, oh, fishing is just fun, like it's boring. People that think fishing is boring is because they never gave it an actual chance. And when I say it like that, I don't mean like you went with somebody, they're like, oh, this is the best place, and it was just boring. To yourself, you already made up your mind before you went fishing that it's going to suck. That's what I mean. Like, if you give it an actual shot, like, most of the time when you go fishing and you have friends, it's not really about the fishing, it's about friends and spending time with people and stuff. And if you're not, like, a person that likes to go fishing, but you like to spend time alone, fishing could be it. You just throw, like, no one really messes with you. Like, if you're in a boat, no one really messes with you unless DNR comes and they want to just check you out, and it's okay. But if you're on, like, and most people when they're walking by, there's might be some or two, they ask you if, did you catch anything, or did you catch all of them? And stuff like that. It's pretty fun. But if usually people see what you're doing, they don't ask mostly. Like, you're fishing, you just have time to yourself, you can look out to the water and just take in nature or so, and just, like, listen and stuff like that, listen to crickets, listen to the water come back up and off the thing. So it's really nice. So hopefully when this channel, I hope it grows into something like a lot more good. I hope people like the videos. I hope people learn from the videos as much as I will learn from making the videos and learning more stuff. Once I learn something new, I'm going to show you guys how to do it, or hopefully how to do it. So thank you for watching. If you like to leave a comment, you can. Just if you get too critical, I understand. It's okay. It will be having fun either way. Thank you. Bye.